Hi.
Hi.
So, we are back, y'all.
Yes.
I am Isis Mirage.
And I am Coco Ferocha, and we are here to review RuPaul's Drag Race Season 5, Episode 1.
Yes, the time has come, bitches.
Yes.
So, there will be an update video coming soon, but we gotta get on with the Drag Race reviews first, of course.
Yeah, we just got back to the country, y'all, so...
Yeah.
So, I just want to say, if this is the first time you're watching our videos, or if this is the Season 5 Queen's first time watching our videos, please know that we love and respect you all incredibly. And we look up to all of you, and we are, you know, big fans of each and every one of you. So anything we say is just down to, like, personal opinion, and it's no tea, no shade. Like, I'm not trying to...
Yeah.
Like, I'm never gonna come on here and be ignorant.
Fuck the all shade hashtag, bro, because that ain't what it's about. It's no tea, no shade. Everything is love up in here.
Yeah,
and
it's knowing when to say something and your opinion on something, but without being rude and ignorant and
without
nasty.
A bit.
Like, because it ain't about that.
Because there's 500 million reviews out there right now, and a lot of sour people. I just want y'all queens to know, if you see this, that you really need to watch the video as a whole, because we ain't never gonna sit here and just throw a bitch on the bus. Know that.
No.
And we'll prove ourselves right too, girl, so get into it. Okay.
Okay, so first into the workroom was Miss Detox, darling.
Yes.
We live for Detox. And
doesn't, girl?
look was flawless to me.
Yes, girl, she was serving you black and yellow, and it was sickening, and I thought she looked hella high fashion.
Yeah, bumblebee down.
Yes, like the hair was everything.
Yeah.
The dress was done. She was just sitting, girl.
Yeah,
she was sitting.
Yeah, so next up was Miss Roxy Andrews. I thought what she was wearing was really cute.
Yes.
And I really want to be that tan.
Yeah, girl.
I really need to get myself.
She was representing for all the hair salons, all the damn tanning salons, and all the cosmetics brands in this world.
Yes, she is painted for the gods.
Yes.
Hair this far away from God. Like, what can I tell you?
Yeah, so next up was Miss J. Jolie.
Yes.
Slaying you with a laugh like no other, bitch. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I really feel that when you did that little laugh on the side of the desk, that looked and sounded like a Mortal Kombat character to me.
Oh my god.
Like, seriously, and I done said this to you, like, if you watch that little part, like, that looks like the intro to a Mortal Kombat character. I ain't even playing.
Yeah. She's really adorable.
Yes.
And I'm so, like, up and down with her. Like, sometimes I'm like, yes, bitch, you better slay. And then other times I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna have to see how this goes on throughout the season.
Yeah. J. Jolie, bitch, I live for you. I'm always right out here with you. I disagree. You are just that bitch. So I thought J. Jolie looked sickening. Like, I love that she gives you rainbow drag, and I ain't seen nobody serve you that yet. So, like,
Lisa Frank down.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what you do, bitch, because I thought your entrance look was sickening, and you had an ass for days, bitch. Okay, so next up was Serena Cha-Cha, and I gotta be honest, when she first walked in, I was like, okay, I am living for that dress, honey. But the more I looked at it, I was like, okay, why did that roof stop right there like that, though? And, like, the more I looked at it, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I was, you know, neither here nor there for
yeah,
your outfit.
She came in saying that she was, like, an art school queen and she loves everything about, like, you know, artsy kind of drag. But then she came in giving me quinceañera, which is fine, but if the first thing you're going to say is artsy, I'm like, well, I don't really see artsy, like, as far as...
It wasn't surrealism, okay?
Yeah, it's not art, like, obviously drag in general is art, but what I'm saying, like, specifically, like, something really out of the box and artistic is what I expect when she says something like that.
Yeah, like...
I didn't really see that, so I was just waiting to see what more she could give.
Yeah. It was okay. You look cute and everything, but
Yeah,
that was the only thing that was
definitely.
really throwing me off was that ruching. Like, I kind of, I don't know, it didn't look right to me, but I ain't even trying to be a bitch like that girl, cause the real sass comes later. But on the real, I'ma give you 10s when I see it, but when I gotta be honest, we gotta be honest, boo. So that's what it is. Don't come. Okay, so next up was Alyssa Edwards, and the first thing I thought, it was very reminiscent of Mariah when she gave you that brown look.
Okay. Yeah,
Alright.
I see that.
Yes, with the arms and, you know, the hair and everything.
Yeah, she looked really pretty. I love her makeup, and she has some really great hair.
Yes.
I never see her with hair that I'm like, I don't like that hair. Like, she's always...
your hair is laid, bitch. Even if she's giving you a straight fish.
But like, she's from Texas, and down south they give you the Texas hair, honey. So...
Alright. So, yes, Alyssa on point as expected, bitch.
Yeah. So, next up was Miss Jinx Monsoon, and she came in giving you swimsuit. Yes. I didn't expect it, but I was really here for it. She has some great legs. And
Jinx Monsoon, you a stupid bitch, though. I must say, you a stupid bitch, though, for real, but I love it. And, I thought she looked cute.
Yeah, I live for her. She's chock full of personality, and she's immediately really funny. And they play the funky little kooky music that they always gave to like Manila or whatever, whoever.
Yeah. It's all about Jinx's personality. I thought so. I wasn't honestly wasn't really expecting too much of a look in the entrance, but you know, she gave you bikini body down, and I thought she looked hella good, so you know, I'm glad that you kind of proved me wrong, Jinx.
Yes, honey.
So next up, we had some penetration, and it felt amazing. You know, hair done as always. Check out the sweatshop, links down below, because whether you like Penny or not, that bitch has wigs for days.
Yes, honey.
That y'all can get your hands on and like just hair down. I live for Penny's mug and hair.
Yeah, she came painted for the back row.
Yes,
giving you a little Latina. I was getting Latina. Sign Latina. She was giving me like the flowers.
Penny to me is very old school, which I personally love.
Yeah.
You know, very different to like say India Farah, but still old school, beat and hand everything, and I'm so here for it. And I'm glad that there's a queen like that on season 5, and it's not just, you know, real girl all over the place.
Yeah.
So yes, Penny, let them know, mother.
So next up was Miss Vivian Pinay, giving you a 50s pin-up eleganza effect. She came in looking really cute. You know, she had the bang. And the dress was really cute. She had the red pumps. I was here for it, you know.
Yes, it was true 50s drag. Like, I was here for it. You know, I wish she would have had lollipop like Jiggly gave you. Right. But apart from that, yes, Vivian, you was done. And I was here for it. I thought you looked so pretty, girl. Next up, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yes. Hi. Oh my God, Alaska.
Dumb whore bitch, cunt.
You fucking bitch. Seriously, you walked up in there and said hi.
Really?
Like, I got, like, my life. Yeah. For real.
I can't believe you did that.
Yeah. Like, seriously, your first moment in there, reveal the horse mask, and what did you give but a hi? Like, yes. We live for it, honey.
I was talking to Miss Coco a minute ago, and like I've been saying, I don't understand why it is Alaska, because I asked her on Twitter, she said that it was definitely a shout out. You know, I know she was just trying to be nice or whatever, but I don't get why after trying out for Drag Race 5 times, the minute you walk in, you would think of us. Like, I'm so touched that you would do that, but because you must have a lot of supporters and stuff, so for you to like think of us walking into that workroom.
Yeah, so well, there's the tea for all y'all tweeting us. Oh, did Alaska say it? Oh, blah, blah, blah.
Y'all can stop doing that now.
Apparently, we haven't heard it yet, but on Sharon Needle's new album, PG-13, on the song Kai Kai featuring Alaska and Animatronic, they open the song with a hi, so... You know, it's just spreading like wildfire, y'all.
Yes, and of course, we took the high from our girl Mystique.
Yes, Mystique Summers,
So,
of course.
I think it's really interesting the way that it's kind of been made into this big thing that a lot of the Drag Race girls use.
Yeah.
And like, little do they know that it really didn't come from us, it really came from Mystique.
So anyway,
yes,
Alaska in her trash bag couture. It was very true to Alaska, who I know her to be
she
her
always
style.
has that gown down.
Yeah, and she had the Alaska hair. That's so Alaska,
Yes.
like I can't even deal.
Now, I tweeted before I watched the show, the first bitch to walk in with the longest nails gets an extra 10 points. And Alaska, I think you win. I think you won those 10 points.
Okay.
So, yes. 10s across the board for those nails, because everybody loves acrylic. So, next up was Honey Mahogany.
Yes.
And I gotta say, honestly, Honey did look like if RuPaul was Honey's age now, I feel like that's what RuPaul would look like. For real. Because there was that era where she was kind of very futuristic, silver and whites, and you know, of course that hair is just...
Yeah.
And yeah, so I really feel like that is true, like RuPaul, but like now.
Yeah. She came and she just gave me glamazon.
Yeah,
Like, she was tall and her body was right, and I live for the whole 60s, 70s aesthetic she has.
Yeah.
And they started playing that little 70s music, and I was like, yes, honey, I wanted her to start doing this and little,
Yeah.
you know. I was like, I was ready for her, and she is such a sweet person, so I just live for her.
Yes, honey, you slayed that entrance, bitch. I'm glad that you put something on that was giving me eleganza, not saving anything for the runway.
And representing San Francisco.
Yes, bitch. So, Ivy Winters.
Yeah.
Now, I really feel
Caution.
I really feel like her outfit was like something I would see LaShawn Beyond wearing, although I feel like LaShawn would have like it longer and stuff. But yeah, I thought it was very LaShawn, that type of thing, that she would come out with like, you know, the fire, the dynamite or whatever, and pull some stunts.
Yeah.
The only thing Miss Ivy is a higher heel.
Yeah, I could have done with a higher heel. I could have, but that's just, you know.
Cause if you're gonna fall, you fall looking sickening. That's all I'm saying. But
she
apart
was,
from that, you looked gorgeous.
Yeah,
bitch.
she was really cute. I don't feel like I know that much about her yet. Still, there's so many big girls and girls that I know
and big personalities.
Yeah, I don't mean like literally big girls, but yeah, I just wanted to come out of her shell a bit more.
Yes, because we've been watching, you know, runway and everything. Well, I say runway, girl, where my head at, Naomi. We've been watching red carpets and everything, and you know, you kind of quiet, Ivy, so I really want you to come out your box because you've got to compete, bitch.
Yeah, but 10s have to be given because you know she made that shit out of some unconventional shit, and that probably is actual caution tape. And how she got it to sit
Next
like...
up was your girl, Monica Beverly Hills.
Yes.
Honey. Monica, you know you are a bitch though, like that though. And
she was wearing the carpet in the best way possible.
Yes.
I was living for that dress. It was giving me like... She kind of killed the Muppets and she made it into a dress or something. I was about to say,
now, Tyra Sanchez made y'all think that you couldn't turn a dress out of that shit, but Monica Beverly Hills let you know that it's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just thought she looked so gorgeous with her little bob going on and her heels. Everything was right.
Yeah.
And I'm here for it. 10.
So next up was Miss Lanisha Sparks, darling.
Yes, our girl, our diva.
I was living for her outfit. It was so, so cute.
Seriously, do y'all realize how long we've been waiting for this moment that Lanisha walked through that fucking workroom?
Yeah. I literally, I knew of her beforehand and of her talent and stuff, but I'm really being blown away by her.
And I'm really blown away that so many people are here for Lanisha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not, because I mean, who wouldn't be?
Sickening.
But I mean, I'm just happy that she's getting all the success that she deserves because she's so talented. And y'all know what she's wearing. She made herself and her hair like...
Yeah.
I ask y'all to sit there and do that hair yourself. I just ask y'all.
And of course, ella está representando a Puerto Rico.
Sí.
Y sí, yo no sé si ella está viendo este video o lo que sea, pero si tú no me puedes entender porque nosotros hablamos muy raro, ya te podemos decir que tú eres la más perra, la mamavilla de Puerto Rico. De Puerto Rico y yo qué sé.
Te amo, hija de la perra. So, yes, the nation slayed. Let them girls have it.
Yes.
Alyssa Edwards. What the fuck? Oh, Alyssa Edwards again. Here she goes.
Okay, so we going to the girls right now, watching.
Yeah, we like watch it back and like talk about it.
And somehow we turned with the uncensored version. And Coco, when you said fuck, I kind of
yeah, Coco was like, "What the fuck?" And we both kind of looked at each other and paused and went.
Like somehow I left the trucking business and now I'm surprised that swear words exist.
It's so weird to hear actual uncensored swear words. I don't even know. So, obviously, it's Coco Montrese, the last girl in the workroom, darling.
You mean that wasn't Janet Jackson? You mean to tell me that wasn't Rihanna?
She gave you a businesswoman fish.
Yes,
and
executive.
I just didn't see it coming because she's so... I don't know.
Vegas?
Yeah, exactly. She's so Vegas. So when she came in that and she gave you an alright, I gave her an alright, bitch. And I was here for it. And then, of course, Face Crack of the Century.
The sequel, bitch.
The sequel, we saw that her and Alyssa Edwards obviously knew each other.
Yes, because we spoke about this already, and I already said that I didn't think there was going to be drama at all, but there's drama.
There's drama.
There's beef.
There's beef. Obviously there is.
Yes.
So, yeah, in case y'all don't know, the Miss Gay America title that Alyssa Edwards won went to Coco Montrese, the first princess or whatever. We still don't know the tea. I'm hoping we find out on the show.
The season let us know, like, because I'm going to be mad if all the season lets us know is that she got the crown, because I already know that tea. So you need to fill us in, girls.
Yeah.
Okay, so once all the girls were in, you know, Ru came on TV and everything, and let them know about the challenge, which of course is the photo shoot where they get fucked over.
Ruiz, yeah.
Yes.
Every year.
Of course, and they always do some fuckery.
Yeah.
And this time, they had to get in a big old tank and have their photo shoot up in there, up in all that water and drag.
Bitch, that would have been a mess.
Yes.
For real, that would have been a mess.
So, first up was J. Jolie.
Uh-huh.
Now, obviously, some queens got more airtime than others because they fucked up more or whatever.
Yeah.
But the most I can say about J. Jolie is this. Because that's her down.
Yeah,
and like, you know, Microwave said, you know, she was holding and her mouth, whatever. I can't really comment too much because I don't know how good the bitch is at swimming or whatever.
Right.
Like,
but she was giving good poses and, you know, she wasn't one of the worst, but I don't know if she was one of the best of the day. Roxy Andrews just seemed to jump in that water and boom, she was giving you everything like straight away.
You've done that before.
Like, she was a natural and she really turned it. So.
Yeah, the Aquamarine bitch. Detox, again, was another one who really slayed it and just went in there like she did it every other day. And all that drag.
Yeah.
And she just looked flawless down.
Yeah.
So,
they, you know, they hardly show anything of some of the girls. So next up was Miss Serena Cha-Cha, and the minute she jumped in that water, whoop, dressed straight up in the air, honey.
Yes.
And I don't know if she could hear or like if she knew that that's what was happening.
Under all that water and all that drag, I don't think I could be able to hear.
Like, bless her heart, because that was not the tea.
No, girl, you didn't choose the right dress for that challenge, girl.
Right.
You didn't know.
Right, and then she got up and she had like the legs on the like pane of glass and it looked like the frog's legs and then they used a picture of the legs. I'm like, y'all doing too much, so I can't even comment.
No. Okay, so next up was Alyssa Edwards and she was giving you legs for days.
Yeah, she got a really cute picture. I don't know if she was doing that well in the water, but the picture was sickening, so that's all that matters.
And she fell down, and like I said, Ivy, she fell, but she looked good as hell doing it, though, with those sickening heels, because it made the camera do what? It made them focus on the shoes, girl, so that's how you do it, bitch.
Alright.
Because I didn't notice nobody else's, I'll tell you that. Puffle Serena's maybe.
Okay,
Anyway.
so next up was Miss Jinx Monsoon.
Yes.
And she didn't know how to swim. So, like, that kind of, you know, messed her up from the start.
Now, listen, I've almost drowned once, so I know how that is. And I can only imagine all that drag. So, although I wouldn't often do it, I'm going to excuse it. I will. Because how are you meant to do that, though?
Yeah, I don't know. But honestly, she got a cute picture at the end. It was very Jinx Monsoon.
Yeah.
So,
she wanted a monsoon season, right?
oh, you annoying. I have more electric. Can I have the phone, please?
Can y'all believe this just happened to us? Can you believe this happened on camera?
No. I had a thought before, and I thought, what if the electricity goes out on camera?
This is paranormal activity. But guess what? This is the best lighting for drag, though.
Oh my god, look at me. I'm still highlighted for days. You can still see me.
Wow, do you see the illusion? Do you see the mirage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me top that electric.
Yeah, so y'all know that we really is as broke as we say we are.
It's okay, we got more. Okay, so we had to pause our recording to charge the camera because we didn't have that much time to charge it. And in the process, I managed to break our little spotlight. So we really apologize if we look like the Simpsons right now. But at least in the beginning, y'all got to see what we look like properly. By the next video, we should hopefully have a better light.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's bullshit, though. Nobody want to pay for like 5 hours to look like a Simpson.
We had the power run out, bitch. We had the light broke. Someone else now. Yeah, that's what they always say. Because it comes in threes, right?
My bracelet was getting stuck to the chiffon, and I swallowed a piece of snow. So we're gonna get on with the review, and it is what it is. Say hi to Marge, girl, cause
she is. So they didn't show a lot of penetration, but she seemed to handle it quite well, and it was a cute picture.
Yeah,
you know, I wouldn't say it was the best. I wouldn't say it was the worst.
Just saying penetration, and she handled it well. I'ma leave it at that. Okay, so next in the tank was Vivienne Pinay, and she looked flawless. She was giving me mug.
Yeah. It's just her picture. I think was my favorite because she's just like effortlessly, really.
Okay, can we start again?
Effortless. How? What is it? Effortlessly.
Okay. She was giving you face, and it was so soft and beautiful, and she just killed it.
Her picture was my favorite. She was looking effortless in that water, just floating like it was casual for her. I got my life.
Okay, so next up was Alaska, and I want to say that she needed to get out of her head.
Yeah.
But being that she can't swim, like, I know, like, fuck excuses and stuff, like, it is scary for someone who doesn't know how to swim being in a big tank of water, especially in fucking drag.
Yes.
Like, imagine. But I will say that, personally, I feel like she could at least pull the stunt. Like, if you can't do it, pull a stunt.
Yeah.
And that's what you gotta do, like, give them half underwater, like the Little Mermaid, like flipping her hair out the water, like use something.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised that she gave up because it's not really the best move to do in front of RuPaul, but you know, she was probably like over it and
scared
she
was getting frustrated, she just wanted to leave and it's just like, baby.
Next up was Miss Honey Mahogany, Glamazon in a tank, darling. And yeah, she gave a really good picture. They showed like 2.5 seconds. So
yeah,
what can I say?
I thought she was alright. It was like, you know, good at times, not great at times. But again, we saw like 3 seconds of it. Yeah. So Ivy Winters.
Yeah, another 2.5 seconds of footage. She looked really cute.
Kind of holding. But in a little bit, but again, this is really splitting heads because this is bitches in drag in a fucking tank. So I'm sorry, I ain't trying to play on y'all like that. I do get it.
Stop was Miss Monica Beverly Hills, darling, and she was giving you jellyfish eleganza.
Yeah.
Her dress kept popping up, but it kind of worked. It gave an interesting picture and effect. Yeah. So I ain't mad at her. It was cute. Could have been a little bit softer in the face, Monica, but I know that you slay it when you ain't got all them distractions. Venacious Sparks
killed that. She ate that.
How did she not win that challenge? Maybe her picture wasn't the greatest or whatever, in Rue's opinion, but the way she moved in that water, her grace and her beauty.
Yeah, she just looked like,
yes,
again,
God,
like
honey.
she did it every other day.
Yes, God. And speaking of yes, God, next up, Miss Coco Montrese. Now, okay, she wasn't as graceful. Alright. But she did what she could underwater. You know, she was holding in a little bit of air. Yeah, right. Do they? I think they might.
Well, that leopard didn't swim.
Well, alright.
That leopard didn't swim.
But, you know, like we said, bitches underwater.
Bitches underwater and drag, like what the fuck you want to do? But I do appreciate that she went from her first look to like a swimsuit version.
Right.
That was a stunt, and that makes you a smart bitch, and I'm here for that, Coco. I really am. So, Detox was the winner of the challenge, rightfully so. The only person I would have put up, I think, was Lineisha, because I really felt like Lineisha killed that.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm good.
Yeah. The next day, the girls went on a lovely, glamorous bus trip, darling.
Where they
seeing the stars and, you know, we're all expected to believe it's real and they're not behind green screens. But, you know, it was cute enough. It was a cute moment.
It was cute, and it was the first time Drag Race was done something like that. And when I was first watching it, I kind of sat there like, okay, this just kind of took a turn.
Like, yeah.
Like, I get it. That's what drag queens do.
Yeah.
Lip sync. But it was just kind of like, okay, and now they're lip syncing on a bus.
Right. And Latoya Jackson in a green screen.
Yeah, but it was cute.
Yeah.
But it was cute, though.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, these bitches got off the bus and met with Camille Grammer, who filled them in on what they was doing for the challenge and everything. Which, of course, we knew it was going to be a sewing challenge.
Yeah, dumpster diving for what you're going to use later on. So, these girls got kind of messy and physical with each other. Slamming motherfucking lids and shit on each other, but you know it's messy. It's messy.
A little too messy.
A little too messy, but it was bound to happen when you throw bitches into the jungle like that. They gonna fight to survive. So the ladies got back to the workroom, and Miss J. Jolie had a fabulous piece of red glittery fabric, and they were all like joking or whatever. And then Miss Alyssa goes up and she's like, oh, she gonna be my best friend or whatever. And Coco Montrese is over by the mirror and she was like, oh, you better watch Miss Thing. And you know,
there's a little bit that Alyssa walks over, she's like, alright.
Let me walk my ass over that. I am so excited for the dynamic between them because it's not, I don't know if it's ever gonna be screaming like crazy like that. I think it's just shade and I live for it. Yeah, exactly, because we don't need all of the barking and all of that, so we need, you know, y'all can be entertained with it and everything. Right. But, you know, I hope they handle that shit, though, because obviously, Alyssa, there is something y'all need to talk about. Yes, ma'am. Because the face crack of the century don't say nothing to talk about. Right. That's all I'm saying. So after Rue had gone in the workroom and everything and spoken about the outfits and all that, you know, the first tea we need to talk about is, everybody, you know, throwing out all these questions at Alaska, like, all at the same time. Yeah. Like, it was Chanel season 1, you know? Like, you know, were you better? How was that? Right. It was just too much. Yeah. And she tried to, you know, bring around something cute and everything, right? And talk about how once she saw the promo video, she, like, just burst into tears, was so happy for her. Yeah, but she said it. She was, like, honest, and she was like, yeah, we fought loads. And, like, you know, it's so hard being in a drag relationship sometimes. In a small house. Yeah. So, you know, we can definitely relate, and it's good that she's so honest and open because it lets people like us know shit, we ain't the only ones fighting. Like, cause like when she was talking about it, I was like, okay, alright, we ain't crazy. You know, it happens. And yeah, but Alyssa off the bat was just like, yeah, but you must have been better though. It's like, So, the next thing we need to talk about is Miss Serena Cha-Cha over by the mirror giving you the longest held note in history, all loud and shit. Bitch, you doing too much.
The mostest.
The mostest.
The
like,
mostest. What is it with girls on Drag Race that they feel like they need to have this moment where they just start singing and burning out and all this? Like,
I don't know.
Is there a curse? There's a curse. Tyra Sanchez, you started the curse.
Yeah,
boo.
and it was just the most, and it was obvious that she was kind of grating on people, and Detox was saying it, and it was right in Jinx's ear. And then Penetration was asking her where she was from, and then she had the nerve to turn around and say, "Oh, it's the #1 retirement home for Americans. You should consider going there." Like, she wasn't even trying to be rude. She was trying to ask you.
Like, I don't know if it was edited and maybe her and Penny were already having this thing going back and forth. I don't know. But, like, either that or Serena, you just maybe feel like because you doing drag that you need to throw shade on the constant.
Yeah, or maybe she's trying to get, like, airtime. Like, I don't know.
I don't know what that was. I really don't. And, like...
But it wasn't cute.
It wasn't cute. And as a new girl... 3 years and everything, and you're young, I just feel like even if someone was going back and forth with you with Penny, whatever the case may be, you really needed to be the bigger person and represent for the younger generation.
Yeah.
That we're not just coming into it all catty and stuff.
And disrespectful of the people that have paved the way for us to do what we do.
This is the thing, though, is that when you make a joke about something, if it's not funny... then there's no point in telling the joke. Like,
right.
Even if what you say is kind of sassy, like, it has to be funny.
Yeah.
At least.
It just, the whole thing didn't sit well with me. Obviously, it didn't sit well with Vivian,
who
was letting her have it.
Anyone, like, everybody
and
was just kind of like...
Jay Jolie started getting into it with her, and she's like, "Oh, why? You can't take it?" It's like, no, that's not the reason. I can take it, bitch, and I can let you have it too, but you just need to check yourself.
Right? And... you know, she was talking about how, like, oh, she's 21, she already made it on show, only auditioned twice, you know, like, okay, boo, you want a medal, you want a badge for that? Like, like you want a show, like, congratulations.
Happy birthday.
Yes. You know, it was just kind of like bullshit, and I sat here on the cast review and said that she was going to make top 5 and everything, and hey, maybe you will, but... it's just kind of bullshit because I was rooting for you, and I just feel like that was like... because I know that no matter what's going on there, no matter how catty bitches are being, you always have the power to pull it back. You always have the power to do that. I know it's a lot of pressure and everything, but that wasn't cute.
No.
Really. No. I'm just saying. It's like, you know... there's a lot of pageant queens, you know, the pageant system... you know, Drag Race in general is going to be shade and stuff, but I just feel like it's, you know, the first challenge, and, like, shouldn't we be happy that there's a bunch of drag queens all together doing this show, and, like, y'all could be, like, having a cool time, like, learning from each other, and stuff, and not just being, like, rude and insulting each other and stuff. It's just so tacky, it's so tasteless.
Right, so let's move on to the runway, y'all.
Yes.
RuPaul, of course, looking stunning. Shabazz, shout out to you, my queen. Camille Grammer and Mike Reeves were the guest judges, and we've already seen them already, whatever. Yes. So, let's move on to the girls. So, first up was Miss Roxy Andrews. Oh my god, she looked amazing, right? Like, her makeup was flawless. Something about her makeup.
She really just is touched by God.
Yes. And her body, you can tell that she has put in work to get her body right where she wants it to be. I mean, maybe that's not, you know, personally, but for drag, for me, I live for her
that body is
and she's
just insane.
She don't even, and she's a curvy girl, but she don't even got no, like, folds or, like, no nothing. She is polished to perfection.
Juicy girl, you just want to stick a fork in that bitch.
Yeah.
She was done. Like, her runway presentation, the walk, the outfit, like, hair, everything was just perfect, in my opinion.
Yeah. Flawless. So next up was Miss Jinx Monsoon. And, you know, with the comedy girls and stuff, I really didn't expect her to slay me on the runway.
Like that.
Like, I lived for what she was wearing. It was very 1920s and very true to who she was and glamorous.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Like I said before, I wasn't sure that Jinx was really going to bring it in the fashion department, but it was really, like, unique, and it was very her, and it was so flawless. I was gagged. I was like, okay, Jinx, you let me have it
and
right
the color,
now.
all the tones of the blues and the greens.
Yes, I was like, alright, bitch, I'm glad you turned that.
Yes.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. I'm serving one.
Detox on the...
Now, next up was Miss Detox, honey.
Bitch.
No words. She was, I don't know how someone can be so severe and so soft at the same time.
Yeah.
I live for it. The fact that that is trash, I have no words.
Like, bitch. She was sitting, she was done, like everything was perfect. I can't fault it. Like the ass jiggling from the back.
Yes, God, the hair.
Yes. She let you have it. That was definitely a double take.
Yes.
Like, you see her on the red carpet, you gonna ask her who she is. Ivy Winters. She was living in a red, honey. She was giving you Ruby Woo, darling.
The fact that gown was like hand stitched and stuff, it was really gorgeous, and the construction was amazing. But I don't know if it was like a wow moment for me.
Yeah, it wasn't a showstopper.
Yeah.
I definitely gotta give her a chance to be able to create that out of nothing, but like it just wasn't for me. Like I didn't gag on it.
Yeah, and maybe like some different hair, maybe. Would have made it work for me more.
Yeah. Wasn't my least favorite, wasn't my favorite.
Right. Next up was Miss Honey Mahogany.
Yes.
And, oh bitch, she lets you have it every single time, honey. She has a way of putting an outfit together.
Yes,
and putting her Honey Mahogany stamp on it, bitch.
Yes, girl. She was giving me model, like supermodel. She ate that runway.
Yeah.
Like the headpiece, everything was just...
It was gorgeous. It was absolutely
flawless.
gorgeous.
I seriously cannot fault it.
No.
Next up was J. Jolie. So, I wasn't really neither here nor there with her outfit. I felt like it maybe could have been a bit more fitted.
Yeah, I wish that she, I don't know, like she obviously chose to have the arm kind of like Batwing thing. But I wish she would have had a belt or, I don't know, because I feel like her shape got totally lost in it. Yeah. And then the peacock thing up here kind of added to the clutter. She had, you know, the ABC logo.
She did though. That ain't read. That's just truth.
Yep.
That's just straight up truth.
And, you know, she had the chiffon and it was just too much.
It got lost. You have a pretty
got lost in it.
And, you know...
Yeah.
I gotta say, I don't even think I could come up with that. Like, my sewing is so shit that I gotta appreciate everything. Cause like, but I did feel like your shape got lost a little bit. I would like to see that.
So, next up was Miss Alyssa Edwards.
Yes. Now, her runway was killing it. She was living.
Yeah.
And I would love to see a bitch that can represent on that runway and eat that and do the damn thing.
Her outfit, it wasn't my favorite. The whole look together I liked as a whole.
Yeah, I thought it was a cute look together. It was just that one thing on the leg that was bothering me.
The thing on the side, I didn't like that. And it was kind of moving when she walked. And I'm a fan of movement in clothes, like a really big fan. And she had the cape and everything. I live for a cape and a swirly piece of fabric, darling. But it just, like, I don't know, it wasn't... Yeah.
It was just that. That was the only thing for me that kind of threw me off with that leg piece. So, next up was Penetration. And I'm still unsure whether Penny, that walk was on purpose or whether you just kind of played it because you had to. I don't know if it was a stunt. I'm still unsure which is, you know, the effect of a gag because you meant to leave the children unknowing.
Yeah.
But that was a slick walk, Penny.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, she looked cute enough. I wasn't a huge fan of the dress, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, I do live for Penny's mug and her paint, even though I know she was critiqued on it for the runway, but I am so here for that paint. So the only thing I can really say about Penny is that I know that she can take it a step further than she did. Like, I feel like she could have had them gagging more.
Yeah.
I mean, I know time constraints and everything.
And, like, it's a shame that she didn't get to show off the stuff she had there.
Yeah.
And she had to make something out of trash. Like, what, like...
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me?
But, yeah, it was neither here nor there. I thought she looked cute and I liked her hair and everything. But, you know, I wasn't gagged on the runway presentation.
Next up was Coco Montrese, darling.
Yes. Now, for me, Coco was the first queen on the show. When I was watching the first time, that I was like, alright. She was the first bitch that had my hand waving.
Yeah.
I had the handkerchief, bitch. Like, it was done. Like, the way that she sewed that outfit and she grabbed that, what do you call it?
I never remember what the snappy things.
Yeah, well, the way that she grabbed that and took her moment and stepped into it, I was like, you know what, Coco, bitch?
Yeah, she
did that.
The party.
You did that.
Turned the party.
Yes. I want to ask Coco, you must be a Funky Dineva viewer, right? Because you sound just like the bitch.
Nasty.
No, nasty one. Okay, that's a girl. I wasn't sure about it when it was on the mannequin, but as the way you wore it, and
the
I saw the whole,
presentation.
yes, it came together, bitch. It was done and over. Next up was Vivian Pinay, and she was giving you realness down.
Yeah, she was just regular red carpet woman.
Yes.
And you gotta give 10.
You gonna do fish, and you really gonna do fish? You want to talk about how you a fishy queen? Do fish.
Yeah.
You know, I just thought she looked gorgeous, red carpet ready. Again, my only thing is that it really depends on what the judges are looking for, because, you know, if that's her drag, you can't say, oh, well, it wasn't gag worthy enough because you got bitches out here doing this, because, I mean, that's her drag, you know?
But I do want to see her step out of the box somewhat, though.
Yeah.
But I'm sure
that
she
can be
will.
said for many other girls.
Yeah, true. Up, Miss Alaska Thunderfuck.
Yes.
I thought her saran wrap gown came together and it looked really cute.
Yeah, I did too. I thought the only way this is gonna work, Alaska Girl, is if you really do turn it.
Yeah, and she did.
She did.
Really wish though she would have put a slit in it somehow. I know it's plastic and shit, but just so she could walk a little better and stuff.
Yeah.
But she did her thing and she turned it. I thought, you know, all her haters would have to eat it and gag, bitch, because she turned it out on the runway. She made
a fucking gown out of plastic.
Yeah, and she it was trash, and she was not afraid of that. So.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess the challenge was kind of for her in that sense, because that's kind of what she does, right?
Yeah.
So she got smart and said, look, bitch, this is what I do. I'm gonna do what I do, you know?
Next up was Miss Linacia Sparks, darling. Again, no words on how she was able to create such an amazing gown out of fucking wallpaper, and like she spray painted the design and shit. Like
bitch, like you're doing the most.
Pussy on fire.
Like, isn't this the type of shit you'd see on like Project Runway though? Like on the real, like she was able to do that out of fucking wallpaper.
I saw today LaShawn Beyond is gonna apply for the next season of Project Runway. That's it.
Bitch needs to.
That's
you need to.
That's it. But anyway, yes, back to Linacia. She looks stunning. What can I say? She needs to be given a fucking medal for making that out of wallpaper. Hello. Next up was Miss Monica Beverly Hills, darling.
Yes, and she was living in neon, honey. Neon lights.
I was living for it. I don't know how red carpet it was. Honestly,
well,
but I don't know.
It was young, it was very Rihanna.
Right, like she turned it regardless and she owned it, and that's why I
loved it. I thought it was really cute and young, and like it's something different. I loved her use of all those colors, honey, because life's a drag and we need some color in this world, and I just thought she looked gorgeous. I thought it was a step above quite a few of the queens, you know, I didn't think it was regular. I did think, you know, it was a double take, but maybe that's just down to personal taste, girl.
Right. But she turned the party. I was living for her look.
Next up was Serena Chacha.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, this was the same thing as the working where I was like, when she first came out, I was like, alright, Serena.
Yeah.
And then when she, like, took the glasses off and stuff, I was like, oh, wait. I ain't so sure now. So I was like, oh, I hate that this happened again, especially with the thing in the workroom, because I really wanted you to turn it so that you could make me eat it.
Yeah.
And if you did, I would be giving you the 10s.
Yeah.
I really would believe that, but it just wasn't it.
Yeah, for me, I didn't love it. I liked the idea of the skirt and the movement and the volume, but then like the top part, it looked like really stuck on to me. It didn't look like it was really connected to the dress, nor that it was like particularly hard to construct. Does that make sense? Like it's almost like she stuck it on, like she probably didn't, but that's how it came across.
Yeah, and it didn't feel like the top really went with the bottom, and the bottom I just felt it was maybe almost too wide for like the whole effect.
Yeah, it was just very all over the place, and I didn't really get it, honestly. I didn't get the hair
and that's
with
the drag girl, like, listen, to each their own.
Yeah,
know that, you know, but I just wasn't really all that here for that. I will say, I didn't think it was awful. I didn't see it and go, oh, you know, like, I didn't think anyone really did a horrible job, but you know, someone gotta go home, and we'll get into that right now.
Yeah, so the challenge winner was Miss Roxy Andrews.
Yes.
Honestly, I would have liked to see Lanesha, because this is the second time in one episode that I felt like Lanesha should have won the challenge. But I love her, so I'm probably biased anyway.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Roxy
and
looked stunning.
it's the same as the first challenge. It was like, the person who did win, you went like, bitch, that was Lanesha. It's like, okay, I get it. I get why Roxy won that, and she did look flawless.
Yeah.
So I was good.
The bottom two was Penetration and Miss Serena Chacha, and they had to lip sync to Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus.
Pause the video because Coco Montrese just ate that and spat it out.
Yeah. To
call the split, the Old Faithful. I'm done with you, Coco. You know what? Let me leave. Because I can't. Like, yes, it was the Old Faithful boo, and she did do it right. And that's it. I get it's a stunt that many queens use, but it was on fire, and I'll give her that.
Yeah.
But the real gag is you, Coco. I'm done. Like, you own that. You took it.
Thank you.
So,
yes, the lip sync. Penetration, I felt kind of got shafted with the song anyway, but
a lot of girls get shafted.
She could have maybe known the words a bit more. I don't know how much time they have to practice. I don't know if she didn't think she was going to be in the bottom.
Exactly.
Who knows?
That's the only thing that I expected. I do expect you to know your words. That ain't even on some shit. Like, but you know,
I know
like,
she can know her words.
Exactly.
So it was
like you can learn a song. So that was the only thing. So I thought it was fair, at least, that she went home, because I mean, if you're basing it on the lip sync.
Yeah.
I don't know about, but I feel like Drag Race is always based on the lip sync at the end of the day.
When it comes down to those two, it's about
that's your time.
Yeah.
To switch.
Go Girls Move is my time.
Go Girls Move. That's my time. You know.
Yeah. So, yes, unfortunately, Penetration was eliminated. Really sad to see her go. You know, I felt like she had more to give. I definitely did.
I felt like she had a message.
She was representing for the big girls, and she's a good person.
She's a good person,
I wanted the best for her.
For her to be on TV, and people see a nice queen like that.
Yeah,
but, you know, it is what it is. It's TV, Hollywood, bitch, and
somebody had to go, bitch.
And you gotta do it, girl, so,
let's move on to the Untucked.
Yes, let's.
So, the girls, you know, were talking kiki and whatever, and, you know, Serena came up and they were talking about basically how she was going to be in the bottom two, and you know, Vivian was saying she was annoying and she comes off strong.
Yeah.
So it's obvious that Serena's made these girls feel some type of way after one episode. So I really hope she
turns it for her sake.
For her sake, and that she can carry on making friendships with these people, because it'd be a real shame if she comes and she's so young and she ends up pushing everyone away.
And like, you know, with last season, I'm not gonna even say names because that's a dead horse I don't feel like beating right now. But, you know, let's not come into this like that, you know, and have everyone feeling some type of way and bringing everybody down. I do have a suspicion, though, that come next episode, Serena is gonna flip the script, just like my front. She is. She's gonna flip that. I'm saying it now. We'll see.
So, you know, Monica Beverly Hills was talking about how
Roxy really helped her.
Roxy really helped her, you know, get her mind right and on the runway and turn it, and she knew she turned it, and that's why she was safe, and you could tell that she was owning it, and
you know, and that really makes me want to step my shit up, because I see Monica and I'm like, she's so done that, like, if she's like feeling this out, like, I'm gonna be feeling some type of way, girl. I best to be nervous. So, you know, you gotta have confidence in yourself, boo. Yeah. Because, I mean, what more can you do at this point?
Yeah.
Like...
But it shows a really sweet side to Roxy. And I just hope that this isn't what's going to eventually end up with Monica going home, and she can get out of her head and just continue to knock it out of her park.
It was cute to, like, see everybody, like, getting together and coming together to, like, really support her and that. And that's why I'm saying fuck the drama in the workroom, y'all. That's what it's about, y'all.
Yeah.
Sisterhood. One thing I do want to talk about when they were showing the pictures was Coco Montrese in the background with Jinx. Like, after she made that comment, like, your pussy was on fire, though.
Love
I
her.
must say, I have a feeling that Alyssa Edwards is gonna be the queen of the confessional this year. I really do.
Between her and Coco Montrese.
Yes, bitches playing that scene. Yeah. So, you know, they got on topic about Alyssa Edwards, you know, stealing little ideas in the workroom, which I can't really speak on because I don't know, I wasn't there, girl. But I will say that it sparked the little rivalry thing with her and Coco again.
Yeah.
It's like,
and she called her outfit a mess or whatever she said. What'd she say? I don't know. She said something rude, but Coco let you have it by being real classy and keeping it classy like Coco does. And she gave a girl, you the fool, and I got my life from that. So life received, bitch.
Yes. So yeah, I really can't wait to see how this is gonna go on.
Overall, it was a really good episode. Like a lot of people were like, I think some people were bored by it, but you can't be the first episode. You gotta get to know the people so that when it gets to the craziness, you're more emotionally invested in these drag queens as people.
Yeah, of course.
More than a Barbie.
Yes.
You feel me?
So. I hope y'all can say the same about the first episode of Coco and Isis. Throwing shade.
We've been through it now. We broke the light, the power went out, we had to charge the camera. Like, we doing the most.
It's been a mess. It's been a mess. We've been gone from, you know, all this beautiful light to being Simpsons again. Like, in one night. How'd that happen?
So, we shall see y'all next week. My mom is coming to visit, so
it might be late on a week or
like. Next week we're gonna try to do it. If we can't do it in drag, we'll do it out of drag, but you'll definitely get one next week, and then after that it'll be back to normal.
Alright. So that's it. Mwah. Until next time, y'all. Bye.